I think this is the 11th time I've been through this discussion about the sky is falling and the earth will erupt. Wyoming families aren't buying these arguments. They're saying you can't spend more than you take in. And you definitely can't keep doing it forever and ever and ever. I've got a person that interned for me several years ago who now is the owner of a major company in Wyoming and operates in 4 states. And he pays his people well. But every once in a while, somebody comes in and says, I need a pay raise. And he hands him a copy of Dave Ramsey's basic book and says, you don't have a problem with income, you've got a problem with outgo. That's what the Wyoming people think. We've got a problem with outgo, not income. They're not interested in having their taxes raised so that we can put more people in the wagon. I used an example on the floor the other day about how the private sector, the people working in the private sector, are getting a little upset because government keeps growing and growing and growing. And when it grows, that means there are more people in the wagon and less people pulling the wagon. And they're getting tired of it. In fact, it's getting pretty hard to pull. And we're not doing anything about it. That's their impression. They can't increase their income. Why should we be able to increase our income? How do we solve this problem of outgo? We keep asking for this debt limit increase, and it's always asked for as though sometime down the road we're going to negotiate and figure out a way to solve the problem. You mentioned that you'd rather we didn't have these manufactured crises. America would prefer we don't have these manufactured crises. I think this is a manufactured crisis again because we didn't work on it yesterday. The shutdown with government. We haven't done the budgets the way we're supposed to. We're supposed to start on those on April 15th, do one a week, and not get to this continuing resolution situation on October 1st. And everybody will know exactly how much they can spend. It doesn't compress the sequester like it did last year. These discussions, I was invited to the Blair House and we were doing Obamacare. And I spent a day of the president chopping down every suggestion that Republicans made. It was a waste of a day. And so when we hear this thing about willing to negotiate and if you have any ideas, get them to me, it's wearing just about as thin as the sky is falling.